Welcome to Club Wisdom 8. First, we're going to be looking for the actual website for Shining Force. Next up, we're going to be looking more into details of when Shining Force could be released and to look at if the game Time Defenders really messed up in its release date in case Vespa do the same to Shining Force. And finally, we're going to get the actual release date idea from Vespa's news. Thank you. I tried to find any indication of an actual website for Shining Force, Heroes of Light and Darkness. ShiningForceHeroes.com, you can still buy it. SFHeroes.com, yes, the org was taken. That's true. So there is a possibility. And .com is being sold for so much that I still don't think that is owned by Vespa as yet. And I looked into the .org and yeah, website coming soon. There's a possibility, but computer game companies don't normally use a .org, so bit weird if you ask me. ShiningForceHeroes.com, again, I went a bit further into it. I wanted to see more about who owns it, and I kind of gave up. I ended up getting into I ended up going into like down a deeper rabbit hole, for instance, and what I came to through looking into King's Raid is if you look at the top left at where it says Vespa Inc., it seems that the reason why I did that is because if you look into Time Defenders is also a .vespainc.com, although kingsraid.com sent me on a goose chase to try and find ShiningForceHeroes.com. It seems that Vespa are just doing VespaInc.com on all their websites. So it sent me down a new direction where I tried to find every kind of Shining Force name under VespaInc.com. Why was I doing it? It wasn't just actually for extra news. I wanted to find out about the beta testing. And Shining Force beta or beta, however you want to call it, at Vespa.com or whatever. I took it even further. I broke down VespaInc.com. I went further into when did they update their website, what have they been doing, and I looked at all their name servers, and actually I found some things not enough for Shining Force though. However, they did update 2019 so 2019 September the 1st, I guess. They did update it. So I'm guessing Time Defenders, their idea for Time Defenders came from 2019. So I think that's quite interesting to know. I went further to try and find out any subdomains from Vespa Inc. Static Time Defenders, This Time Defenders, and Korea Apis. I tried to find any name that could link to Shining Force, which actually was it just ended up not going so well. So it was interesting. I found some strange King Raid stuff, but apart from that, I ended up finding another under Vespa. I did find something though, SF Hold. So my idea was that would be Shining Force Heroes of Light and Darkness. So my idea was that, but it was only for Japan. But I couldn't get into the website. So the idea of SF Hold took me on another goose chase, and took me to a shining.co.japan on X server. But yeah, overall, yeah, I think I did my best there. So guys, if you can do any better, let me know. Next, I want to talk about Vespa's other news. So they're happy about, for example, Time Defenders. I keep getting the name wrong. having over 100,000 pre-orders. Okay, that is actually nice for a company that people in Japan don't really know. And another point is that their second quarter earnings, they say that they're unhappy about it and they want to rebound. They said, like, literally they've lost money, and on August 24 they say the new Time Defenders, which I thought came out on the 27th, but they say the new Time Defenders will probably fix the problem. That's very, very interesting that they hope for Time Defenders to fix up their losses. Interesting. So it also tells me that King's Raid is not giving them enough money. Interesting. And I guess it also shows that Catopia also didn't do very well. But I bet they said, oh, Catopia, yeah, Vespa, disappointing first quarter results. But now we're focusing on our new works, Time Defenders. Oh, so they consolidated like Time Defenders and Catopia Rush, etc. This is interesting. So the first time they probably talk about Time Defenders, no, they unveil Time Defenders here. Now this is new for me. What would happen if they unveiled Time Defenders like 3 years ago, and then they say, oh, we're going to release it next year? So I think based on Time Defenders, we're going to find out everything about Shining Force now. We're actually going to find out the release date. Vespa unveils new Time Defenders at last. At last. Why at last? It took that long, did it? So what's the date of this? Vespa Time Defenders. Recruitment of testers through Japanese teaser site. That gives me the idea that Shining Force will be tested in Japan. Okay, so that Vespa CEO has finally revealed the appearance of Time Defenders. Yeah, but when was this? The first CBT of Time Defenders. So what we're looking at here, Vespa are recruiting people here on this kind of site. So perhaps maybe if you change it to like Shining Force or something, maybe we can get in somewhere, along with a short video introducing the game. CBT period application is until April the 12th. 1,000 testers will be selected by lottery. Interesting. So either way, it's scheduled to start on April the 15th. Now, this is interesting. So let's say the scheduled to proceed in the first, an official service, first half of the year. Official service, first half of the year. But this game came out at the end of 2021. First half of the year. When was this news released? First half of the year. I'm getting really worried. Okay, I need a date. I need dates here. King's Raid the final. Vespa King's Raid Guild System over. Give me a date. Give me some kind of date. Come on, guys. Guys, I need a date. Please. Friday from the 19th. Okay, so the 19th. From the 19th, a birthday cutscene. So, birthday cutscene on the 19th. The 19th of what? 19th of what? Is that the same one I just looked at? Yes. Alright, let's just say... Okay. Let's just say that April 15th. How many months? So April... Let's think 6 months from April then. Let's imagine in April. And the official service proceed... Let's say April 15th, 2021. And the official service is scheduled to proceed in the first half of the year. But does that mean the official service? Does that mean that service? I'm guessing this is the recruiters. So let's just say April 15th, 2021. And the official service will start. But did they say that is the final, like, that's when the game will finally be released? Will be, okay, Vespa time, okay, they said it's coming out on May the 6th, I believe. Okay, so it has confirmed the schedule, which is being prepared, so May 6th. Okay, so they integrated it, scheduled, originally scheduled for April, but the second CBT is taking place in May. And a number of people increased from 1,000 to 3,000. Testers will be selected. So again, it's still for testers. But so you're telling me they haven't set the real release plan of the game? Coming. Oh, here. Time Defenders Japanese confirmed. Local test in Japan conducted 3 times the size. So when did they say the real release date was? Like, this is really getting irritating. Alright, I guess it's the first Q earnings. Vespa, disappointing. 1 in sales. So they're waiting for Time Defense. When did they say it's coming out? Vespa announced on 17th that it recorded that amount of sales and a huge operating loss. The main reason was the cost of developing a number of new titles. Okay, so the costs. 21 is the year when products prepared by Vespas are introduced. Okay, so Vespa is planned to unveil a number of new titles. Catopia Rush, Time Defenders, King's Raid Season 2, Project CA, Project OP, and the last large-scale update. So they didn't know about Shining Force, but unless it's under Project CA and Project OP. In particular, the new defense RPG Time Defenders has been receiving favourable reviews from local users. So this must be, if they said... So I'm guessing this is maybe before June. Maybe this is like after Q1, so January, February, March, April, maybe around April. Yeah, so Catopia Rush is scheduled in June. Okay. And has been well enough to rank top 4 RPG in Thailand. And Vespa's representative King's Raid is also overhauled. Now, okay, so they keep saying how disappointing they are. They understand new titles, Time Defenders will be released. A turnaround in earnings is highly expected. Now, then why? Because no one knows what Time Defenders is, and when people think of Vespa, no one thinks of Time Defenders. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to see the next... that we need to keep an eye on their... Okay, what's this? King's Raid Offline 611. Okay, I need to know the date they said for Time Defenders and whether they kept to it. But it looks like it's actually very, very difficult to find anything. Time Defenders box office preview. So is this the official date? Avengers 2. It seems to me... Yeah, it seems to me they didn't mess about. When they said the date it was coming out, I don't think they messed up. I don't think they messed up at all. But it seems to me with Shining Force, why don't they have like a big beta tester like they did for Time Defenders? What does that tell me? What's going to happen to Shining Force? So let's take a look at the second quarter earnings situation. So aiming for earnings rebound. So we'll find out now if they really did rebound, because this game, Time Defenders, Heirs of Light. Oh, Heirs of Light. I know we said Heroes of Light and Darkness, but Heirs of Light, that might be one I need to check up. announced that it recorded more sales, huge loss, and aggressive investment. Okay, sluggish earnings. Heirs of Light. I'm gonna check that one out. Okay, so Rebound. They're putting their efforts into Time Defenders, and with an it's raising expectations in the Japanese market. An official from Vespa said, considering that games of similar genres have recorded similar pre-order performance. So they're saying to their shareholders, Time Defenders did really well, but they had no proof. My idea is that Time Defenders was a flop. Let's find out here. So, and we haven't seen this Shining Force. Is there anything different with this? The CEO has released a promotion video referred to as PV. Okay, so then after announcing it, they then released a promotional video, and they accept it's nostalgic, inherits the worldview of the original Shining Force, in which the heroes set out, to be Guardian Light. It contains a story, to 1,000 years later. In the video, they have all the old heroes, like Great Bowie, Sarah and Max, along with mysterious babies wrapped in blue and red fabrics, giving a sense of the vast story spanning the entire series. In addition, the video contains the actual gameplay of Shining Force, the tentative name, which is being developed with a modern sense. You can check in advance the cute characters composed of super deformation character, dynamic animations that appear during battle, and scenes where various strategic tactics unique to I forgot the simulation RPGs genre are possible. A Vespa official said again, is a title that Vespa's outstanding development power that adds so it is Vespa to the already proven masterpieces of Shining Force. So we have high expectations for its success. We will continue the reputation of the masterpiece of this SRPG with a high quality game that will satisfy everyone, not only users who are new to Shining Force. I've read that before, but also users who have memories of the original. But the problem is the people who have the memories of the original are pissed off. So they better figure something out with that. Meanwhile, Vespa has signed an intellectual property license agreement. I'm not pissed off at all. I'm pretty happy, by the way. License agreement for Shining Force, because every game, as far as I'm concerned, nearly every game after Shining Force 3 sucks. So even I could produce a better game. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy that anyone who wants to go back and connect everything to Shining Force 1, 2, CD and 3, and keep the game going and give us nostalgia, give us The Matrix 10, Spider-Man 1,000,000. I'm alright. I don't have a big problem. So through Hive, global game producer, license agreement came through Hive, a local corporation in Japan. It doesn't signal that they make games, even though they did make a game and no one seems to talk about the game they made. And Shining Force Heroes is scheduled to begin service in the first half. What? Half? You are kidding me. You are kidding me. I'm going back. Half? Where did it say that? Half? What in the world is half? Half? You're kidding me! Is it just me, or did every single person on the bloody planet... It said early on the... Don't tell me they made a big glitch. a glitch. I mean, in the trailer, they wrote the wrong words. The early is the beta, and the half must be the game. Oh, now at least I don't have to look at this every day. What's the word for half? Damn it. Half. Okay, here. 2022. No. Here. It's one of these words. I'm gonna find you and you're gonna tell me. Okay, again. E? Okay, so Korean writing is a bit different, huh? I'm not falling for that. Come on. Damn it, I messed up a big time. I messed up big. Back again. Is that 2022? There. It's the last part. But anyway, it's here. Put it back in. First half. It's after 2022. Let's make sure the word really means half. First half. Nyong sang bami da na 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 na. I don't know any Korean, but I know IQ. Around that. Plans to proceed. So that means plans to launch, plans to proceed. Meaning Korean stuff is like backwards to English. Okay, so it's here. Service first half. First half. That must be first half. No. I can't believe it's bloody half. I mean, that's really a... Sangbangi Seo. First half. January, February, March. So March will start the beta. April, May, July. April, May, June. This game is coming out. This game is coming out officially June, July. Okay. Thanks for ruining early 2022. Half? 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 What? Half? You are kidding me. You are kidding me.